Okay, class, so today we are going to start our rough drafts on our essay that compares and contrasts the two different ways of schooling that you're having this year, mobile learning and classroom learning. So remember, we are going to be writing an essay a lot like Grace's essay that we talked about yesterday, yesterday with the two houses that she wrote. But we are writing our essay about school. So I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to write that essay too, but I'm going to do it from my point of view, the teacher's point of view, instead of the student's point of view. Okay, so our compare and contrast essay is going to be describing the two types of school, mobile learning and classroom learning, and we're going to use 4 paragraphs to describe that. And so our first paragraph is going to be our introduction, okay? And our introduction is going to open up the essay. It'll give a little background, and it will lead the reader to what the main parts of the essay will be. So my example for my introductory paragraph is that I gave this little bit of background information. So I wrote, our school was recently closed for the health and safety of everyone due to the coronavirus. Although our school building was closed, our school switched to mobile learning, so I am still teaching. So here is the background. It's giving some information to why I am comparing these two things, okay? And I also want you to notice up here I indented my first sentence, and then the rest of my sentences are all lined up here, okay? So that is the background. It's the opening of the essay, the background information that's going to help my reader. Then this next sentence in pink is letting my reader know that there are some things that are the same and some things that are different. So this is leading us right into our next paragraph. So this sentence says, teaching with mobile learning is very similar to teaching in a classroom, but there are many differences. So this is letting my reader know, hey, this is what happened. This was the background. Here, I'm going to tell you ways that they're the same and ways that they are different. So that leads me to paragraph 2, which is my comparing paragraph. So remember, when you're writing a paragraph, you always want to have a topic sentence. All right, so, and look at how I indent it also. All right, so this light blue sentence is my topic sentence, and all the sentences in yellow are my detail sentences that support this topic sentence. So again, paragraph 2 is about comparing. Now, when you guys are writing your essay, you don't need to write these titles. I just put this on the screen so that you can understand. Yours will look a lot like Grace's essay, which is on page 289 in your English book that we read over the other day. So you can look at that for how it should look. Okay, so anyway, this is my topic sentence. Teaching with mobile learning is similar to teaching in the classroom in many ways. So this word similar is showing that I'm going to be showing things that are like between these two things, the mobile learning and the classroom teaching. Okay, so here are my details. I am still teaching the same students whom I love so much. Another similarity is that I'm teaching some of the same subjects with the same materials. Teaching in the classroom and with mobile learning both come with the same responsibilities, such as preparing lessons, presenting new information, and helping students. I should have a comma right there, so I'm going to fix it, okay? Sometimes when you read out loud, you find information or you find mistakes that you made. And remember when we studied commas, we had a series, and so I needed to put a comma there. Okay, so let's look at some of my comparing types of words. So I am still, same, similarity, same, both. Those are all comparing words that are showing similarities between two things. Okay, so let's move on to paragraph 3, which we will use to detail the differences between these two things. So this is my contrast paragraph. So again, I indented, and this bright green is my topic sentence. So that's telling my reader this is what this paragraph is about. And then this in the kind of greenish blue is giving all the details that support my topic sentence. So it goes like this. Although there are many aspects about mobile learning that are the same as teaching in the classroom, there are many differences as well. So I put this part in here because it kind of ties in with my comparing paragraph, but now my reader knows I'm switching to the differences. Okay, so here are my details for the differences. Teaching with children in the room is easier and more fun. With mobile learning, I've had to learn a lot more technology, which is sometimes difficult. In the classroom, the students can ask questions and make comments during the lesson. In contrast, with mobile learning, I record videos and I can't interact with the students during the lessons. So I showed some differences. I showed how things were in the classroom. I showed how things were in mobile learning. So I was contrasting. Okay, and they all went with this topic sentence about even though there are things that are the same, there are many differences as well. And then that leads us to our conclusion or our fourth paragraph. So again, I indented, okay, and I gave a topic sentence. I'm letting my students know that I enjoy both parts, and I'm going to give some details for that. And then I'm going to give my opinion at the very end down here. Okay, so I said, I enjoy teaching very much in any type of situation. So this is my topic sentence for my conclusion. So it's kind of tying in both the comparing and the contrasting ideas of my essay, and I'm putting it into one sentence. Now I'm giving details. Although mobile learning is very different from regular classroom teaching, I am still happy to be the teacher to my wonderful students. And now I'm going to give my opinion right here. If I could make the choice between the two ways of teaching, I would choose the classroom so that I could interact with my students all day long. Okay, so guys, you are going to write your 4 paragraphs, but you do not have to do it all today. We will work on this as well tomorrow. So I would like you to either, you have some choices, okay? You can start writing your rough draft in your writing journal. You could start writing on a regular piece of paper, or you could click create and you could start typing in the document. If you're getting really good at typing, you might want to do it that way, but you get to choose how you want to do it. This is your rough draft, and so we're just going to start it. So you may write all 4 paragraphs today. If you don't, that's okay. I'm going to give you tomorrow to work on this too, as well. So think about, use your T-chart and think about the details that you're going to write in your paragraph. Make sure that you give a topic sentence for each of your paragraphs. And you can always look at the example on page 289 in your English workbook, or you could replay this video and just keep stopping it so that you are fully aware of what you should be doing, okay? So we're going to write 4 paragraphs, an introduction paragraph, a comparing paragraph, a contrasting paragraph, and a conclusion paragraph. So you can start working on that at your speed, and then we'll talk more about that later. So I'm going to give you today and tomorrow to write those 4 paragraphs. Okay, that's it for now.